Sellers that's going to get the assignment.
Some of these numbers are off the charts for NAU through the first couple of games, but remember, you got to keep in mind the competition.
Well, you take it you take it for now, but now you're going to play Stanford in their gym. A little different game.
Going inside for NAU, Carson Tout underneath in the game's first points. And they go to Carson Tout again. Off a screen and a baseline jumper by Trent McLaughlin. And a pass inside to Carson Tout. And he sees the 7-footer Maxime Raynaud and kicks it out. 5 to shoot for the Lumberjacks. The pull-up jumper. And it rattles in. Oakland Fort makes it 6-0 NAU. Chisholm Akpara, who came off the bench the first couple of games. Starting tonight, Aiden Cameron will come off the bench. And the reverse lay-in for Oakland Fort. 8-0 NAU and an early timeout. And also in the game for NAU is the 7-footer from Egypt, Ali Ragab. And attacking the basket, and NAU makes it 10-2 as it's Trent McLaughlin a little bit late getting back up the floor after he went down. Oziyah Sellers rattles in the first field goal. Trent McLaughlin, and the kick to Dylan Baker, who launches. 3!
You got to get out and you got to guard shooters because they're setting themselves up from the perimeter and scoring it.
Maxime Raynaud goes to work on the baseline.
And he's been a starter, so they're going to have some size in there, but now they're going to have to see if they can, try to find some easy ones offensively.
And now Ragab blocks the shot of Maxime Raynaud. Jalen Blakes moves in. Raynaud thought about the 3. Now down the lane!
Roxy, maybe his parents should come on a little more often.
But Maxime Raynaud already 6 points and 4 rebounds for NAU, who spent the last couple of years at Cal. And transferring to NAU is Dylan Baker. Misfires from deep, and another rebound for Raynaud.
Well, Roxy, you can see how important defense is. You get stops, you have opportunities to come down and score.
Ryan Agarwal to kick out. And a 3 from the corner.
And they're communicating, they're playing a little bit better, making it tougher for NAU to score.
Maxime Raynaud from outside. Finds a cutting Oziyah Sellers, and he cleans it up himself.
To get in their offense and get some good looks.
Over the top for Raynaud. And he banks it in, and it's 16 in a row for the Cardinal. Trent McLaughlin stepping out for 3 and finally ends the drought.
Well, Stanford's in his zone now, Roxy. They're going to the 2-3. They played this under Kyle Smith, but it doesn't make any difference to McLaughlin. In his zone, you must locate him.
Second 3 for McLaughlin cuts the Stanford lead in half. Aiden Cameron off the entry pass from Ryan Agarwal, and Cameron already with a career-high 5 points. Recovered by NAU, still plenty of time on the shot clock. And a steal, Ryan Agarwal coming from the blind side. Agarwal moves in, Agarwal, and 1!
You see it by Agarwal. He leans in, avoids the charge because the defender was still moving.
McLaughlin curls off the screen. And missing the pull-up jumper, and the rebound batted around, and it's Agarwal controlling it for Stanford. Oziyah Sellers attacks, and Sellers on the drive. Now they double Maxime Raynaud. Oziyah Sellers makes it pay for the double team. Jaden Jackson picks up his second.
Yeah, there's the ball movement I was talking about. Roxy, you get into...
Stepping up to the line, Jack Wistrasill had a good look, and he chases down the miss. To the basket, and with the spin, Dylan Baker with the bucket. Chisholm Akpara, and the shot blocked by Jaden Jackson, out of bounds. Stays with Stanford. And now back in the Bay Area, where he spent a lot of his career, not just at USF and Stanford, but also an assistant at St. Mary's for Randy Bennett, as Ryan Agarwal hits his... And then Ryan Agarwal blocks the shot of Ryan Abelman. Benny Keeler from the Tara Vanderveer court logo. Benny Keeler weaving in, sets up Oziyah Sellers. Stanford is 6 for 10 from 3.
Well, we talked about their ability to shoot 3.
Maxime Raynaud, the pump fake, the drop in.
Timeout, and the results took place.
Benny Keeler. And the offensive rebound flying in, Jalen Blakes for the Cardinal. Keeler again. He just needs to get to the logo.
The story of the game hasn't been the shots, it's been the defense, because they've made it awfully tough for the NAU Lumberjacks to get good looks in the basket, and if they can get one shot done, because he's playing great basketball for his team.
Stanford is 7 for 12 from 3. Oakland Fort, the pull-up, got it. 5 seconds left in the half.
Get amnesia, or they go right back to the defense that they were playing to get their lead.
Carson Tout, nice find on the baseline. The reverse lay in Oakland Fort. And stumbling in an errant pass, and Chisholm Akpara throws it away. NAU pushes it back. Oakland Fort spots up in the corner and a 3, and Fort. Chisholm Akpara, strong move to the basket.
And that's what he can do, not settle for threes, because he can do that and get to the line. That's something he did very well for Harvard.
Oakland Fort at the elbow. Jalen Blakes, the burst down the lane and then left it short. And now here comes Northern Arizona. And a pull-up 3 by Ryan Agarwal. NAU 4 for 5 from the floor to start the second half. A couple of threes in that 10-2 run. As the Cardinal go inside to Maxime Raynaud, fading away on the baseline.
He took what the defense gave him, scored it towards the baseline.
Nice drop off and find Trent McLaughlin to Carson Tout.
You tend to play defense with your hands and your body. You've got to get your feet moving.
Spotting up a clean look, and Trent McLaughlin buries it for Northern Arizona. Maxime Raynaud isolated. Backing his way in, and with the left hand, Maxime Raynaud.
Good job by
Stanford, and it just seems good things are happening when Agarwal's on the floor.
Well, Roxy, he's active, and he does a nice job of spotting up, finding the open seam, and knocking down three-point shots.
Nice drop off inside, and the drop in for Carson Tout. Curling off the screen, the pull-up jumper, and the roll for Ryan Agarwal.
You're getting Maxime Raynaud playing one-on-one in the post, so you don't have to worry about helping on him. You got to get out there and get back to your guy, and Stanford hasn't done that.
Ryan Agarwal again. Career night for Ryan Agarwal. Oakland Fort penetrates. And the push shot and the roll for Carson Tout.
And they're getting burned on the dish out, pass, the drop off.
That's a lob for Raynaud. Underneath, Maxime Raynaud. Oziyah Sellers gets the flyby and steps in and rattles in the long 2.
Well, and again, you've got the ball back in the middle of the floor against one defender. Keep it wide. Stay lane wide.
Another steal for the Cardinal. He took it away from McLaughlin. 3-on-1. Jalen Blakes off the Benny Keeler feed.
And Roxy, that's the difference on that play.
10 to shoot for Dylan Baker. And Baker high off the window.
Really knows how to use the window.
Straight on. Blakes a 3. And the Cardinal have matched their largest lead of the night. Powering his way through inside the roll for Ali Ragab.
Good job of positioning. I mean, he was 2 feet at the basket. Nothing you can do inside against the big fella from Egypt. Maxime
Raynaud recovers. And seals Ragab and lays it in. Trent McLaughlin rises on a 3.
You're on his hip, it's too late. He's going to pull up and just has great range and quickness.
4 threes for McLaughlin. He's got 20, and the answer from Oziyah Sellers.
See if you can trim some points, take some points away.
2-game road swing through Northern California for the Jacks as Jalen Blake, the steal, and slam. Stanford, after being threatened, firmly in control now. And the lob that hit the side of the backboard, now breaking out of the pack. Here comes the freshman Batson across the key. Jalen Thompson.
You're trash.
Monty Bowser nails a corner three. Nice pass to a cutting Tallis Toure, the reverse land. Final 15 seconds, so Stanford will improve to 3-0 for the first time since they started the 2019-2020 season, 7-0. That should do it for tonight. And Stanford, after trailing by as many as 9 early in this game, they pull away 90-64.